again, it's Shanice. If you're new here, you know you should just go ahead and subscribe now. Okay. But no, just to immediately dive right in. So, I'm going to be talking about the new Netflix show, The Black Knight, or it's just actually called Black Knight. But it's a Korean drama. And so it stars Kim Woo Bin, who is making um, his return to the screen. I think this is probably like what the second thing he's done since he's come back, or at least the second thing we've seen from him from his cancer diagnosis. So I was really excited just because I've been following that story of his health and his recovery, and I'm just happy that he's doing what he loves again. So this stars Kim Woo Bin. It also stars Lee Sung Man, some other heavy hitters in the Korean drama world. So I was um, quite intrigued by the synopsis, and I'm not spoiling it. If you've seen any trailer or you've seen anybody talking about it, you should know that it's set in a dystopian future where we're seeing the air is polluted, and this catastrophic event has happened, and the world has really basically been like recreated by this chaebol, really. And chaebol, for those who don't know, is what we call or what um, the Korean CEOs or chairman, conglomerate family, I guess I should say it that way. That's what they call them, is a chaebol. And so, this chairman has basically recreated the world that, the people there are living in. And he's basically in charge along with his son, the CEO. And oh my goodness, I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it. So what can I say? Is this watchable? I think so. I think it's watchable. I will say, if you're someone who's just like, for Korean dramas, you need romance in there, it's not for you. Um, it's really more about the dystopian future and the story that's they're trying to tell here, and there's no romance in that. Now, I will say that the character that Kim Woo Bin plays, I think this is one of those rare characters where I can't really imagine someone else doing it and doing it successfully the way he did. It would have been a very different character we would have seen on screen. And I do think that this is something that they could have made a 12 episode show instead of just 6 episodes. But I think I understand, the large scale of the project, and probably budget wise, thinking things like that through. Probably is how they landed up with 6 episodes. Now, I would rather a shorter show than a drawn out one. So I'm not mad at it. I just felt like there's so much that could have been fleshed out, because really this is a whole new world we're being thrown into there. If you haven't, if you don't know anything about the comic or webtoon, whatever you want to call it, if you're not familiar with that aspect, you probably didn't get a lot out of it. You probably only understood at a very surface level, the motivation of the characters, things like that. So I felt like there was a lot of land that was not explored with this, but it's definitely a good enough watch. Again, I would speed it up a little bit, maybe 2 times the speed. If you're watching and you have that multiplayer feature, which Netflix does provide. So I do think it's something that you can have, playing, but you do need to pay attention if you're not familiar with the story, so that you can catch what is actually going on, and who the true villains are, and why do the characters want to do the things they want to do, and what I honestly just feel like this should have been a couple more episodes, honestly, because there's so many impactful things that just kind of go unnoticed. But if you felt like my summary or my review was not sufficient, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to shed more light in the future going forward. If you had different opinions, definitely share as well. But try not to spoil it for everybody, and just be kind. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye.